What is up, guys? I'm CardFighter. Welcome to this week's episode of CardFighter's Thoughts. Today we're going to episode 28, CardFight Vanguard G next. And before we get into it, I will listen to a spoiler warning. I'm going to be spoiling this episode rotten, so if you haven't watched it, I'll leave a link in the description down below so you can go watch it. Then you can come back to me and we'll talk about it, okay? Right, so this episode one. I have been looking forward to this one. It's, well, sort of not. Like, it's been like, yeah, it's like another episode where Chrono goes up against Ibuki. Yay, what's the big deal? But it's also because we get to see the new Gear Chronicle G unit, which I know it's already been revealed, but like we finally get to see it in action. So like, but yeah, before we get into that, obviously we'll be going over the other stuff. So yeah, let's get into it. Animation wise, there were some good bits, but overall, I think it was absolute crap. It was crap. Like, beyond Order Dragon, like this awesome G unit that's meant to like exceed power, a GB8 stride, and it's just the way they use CGI for this one. It looks so bad. Bushiroad, what's going on? Like, honestly, this was just, it was awful. Like, it was shining. They repeated lots of the animation sequences, which I know makes animation easier, but I just feel like this was like the first time they've actually done like CGI in Vanguard to do with a unit, and I felt like it would have been a lot better if like they'd actually taken time. Because like, if you've seen Buddy Fight, some of the monsters they do like CGI wise are really good, like a Drum Bunker Dragon, Baal, the new one Bats, I believe his name is, and those look like really good, like really flawless, like really nice animation, really nice design. But this one, it just looked, I don't know what to say about it. It looked terrible. So I don't know what they're doing. Like, I don't know if they were just rushing to get the episode out or not, or they just didn't really care for this one. I don't know. But yeah, apart from that, I guess my only real complaint, apart from that, is the way Ibuki looked. Ibuki looked a lot older than he did in this one, because I know he's like in his like early 20s. I think he's like 21, maybe 20. Yeah, 21, I think. So I just feel like I don't know, he just looks a lot older. Like, his eyes were like in two different places at some point, so I didn't really like that. Chrono, he has looked better, but it wasn't that bad, but he has looked better. Like, I think like they went for about like 3 different art styles of Chrono in this episode. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with this episode with animation wise. So Bushiroad, step it up. I know you can do better. All right, characters. Again, this one was definitely focused on Chrono now. Chrono's officially stepped back into the spotlight now. It's no longer about Aichi, and Chrono's definitely the main focus now. And this episode was more focused around, I don't know if it was, I don't know if Ibuki was just doing this to be a dick or something like that, or just to test him, because we know Chrono is very capable of handling himself in a card fight. We know that from all the other seasons, like G, Gears Crisis, Stride Gate, and this one. We know he's very, very capable. We know he's capable to go up against Ibuki. So why does Ibuki constantly have to test him and like go back to this like state of like they're just like complete strangers? I don't really get it. Like, I get like he's testing him, but I also would like to see them, you know, like interact more, because it's literally every single time Chrono goes up against Ibuki, it's just the exact same thing. Oh, you're not learned. You're like, I'm better than you now, and it's just like it's like as if Chrono forgets who he's going up against. Like, who he knows who, like it's hard to explain. Like, Chrono forgets who he's fighting against when it comes to Ibuki. Like, you just think, oh yeah, I know everything about this guy, and then as soon as the fight starts, he just completely forgets. Like, he's rushing, he's panicking, he just like, you know, he's like really hot-headed. And like, it just takes like Ibuki to go, you know nothing, just to settle him down. And like, I honestly don't get it. It's just really repetitive and getting really boring, to be honest. I guarantee in the next fight with Chrono versus Ibuki, it will be the exact same thing. Ibuki's testing him, Chrono will go all hot-headed, he will start to make mistakes, he will start to play really badly, and as soon as Ibuki says something, he will start to play bad. It will be the exact same thing, I guarantee it. And that's what's bugging me, because I feel like this could have been a really good episode, and where both sides showed off their like new trump cards, both where they had like a really hot-headed, well, really hot-blooded fight, and just it could have been so much more, and that's really disappointing, to be honest, because like honestly, this series, as much as I want to like it, it is slowly declining. I think, like this next series, and I'm actually really disappointed. I really had a lot of high hopes for this one, and it's really not living up to my expectations at the moment. Granted, there are a few good episodes in here, like as I've said over the past few episodes, but right now it just feels like it's falling, and it's falling fast, like nosediving. So yeah, music wise, again, nothing special. It's just rinse and repeat, simple. Nothing worth mentioning. It's just again, that's really disappointing. However, I will admit the cards, the way they looked, the way they used, did look alright, except for Beyond Order. I guess like the other one would be Amnesty. I feel like they've drawn up Amnesty Messiah a lot better in previous episodes. Like in this one, it just looked, I don't know, more like boring. It was boring. The way Amnesty Messiah looked was boring, and I feel like they've just really declined in the artwork department, and it's really disappointing because I don't know if they're focusing on Buddy Fight now, that the new season's out, or they're just giving up on Vanguard. So I honestly don't know. So but all the other units looks fine from what I can tell. Just Beyond Order Dragon and Amnesty. So that goes that. The way they use their skills. Also, we did get to see the new G Guardians for Gear Chronicle and Link Joker. Very good cards. I know the skills have been revealed already, but just to actually see them in play was really nice to see. If you don't know what they do, the Gear Chronicle one gains 5,000 shield for every face-up G unit in your G zone, which with Gear Chronicle is very easy right now. Pardon me. And the Link Joker one, I believe you can lock as many of your own units as you want, and then for every one locked, your opponent locks one in the back row, I believe. I'm not really well informed on Link Joker, so if I've got something wrong there, just let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, that's what I can gather from that. And I feel like they did explain the skills quite well. I feel like if they did show the full fight, we would have seen a lot more skills being used. But I just, you know what, from what it is and from what Next has become, I'm just uncomplaining with that. So I'm probably not going to be seeing many of the full fights now. So yeah, I'm just done talking about that. Man, this is going to be a short episode. I've ran out of things to talk about, to be honest. This one was very lackluster. I guess we could talk about all the other characters, like I don't know, Kai and Aichi took a major step back from the spotlight now, and I get that he was meant to be the main character for 2 episodes, to show that he's actually come back to shock the legend deck. But as soon as that's done now, he's just become another supporting character, and I hardly doubt he'll probably still be around in the season. But I think this is going to be the last time we're going to see him. The last season, let's just say. So he's probably just going to be a major supporting role now, and it's kind of disappointing because everyone was so excited to see Archie come back, and now that he's done his part, he's done his bit, he's just going to fade away now. So like Kai, Kamui, and all that. So I think the old generation of CardFight characters the time's limited. So I guess we could talk about the other bits, and the way that Tokuhara and Shion's bits were sort of like portrayed. I didn't really understand why they were there. They could have literally just focused more on the actual fight itself, and I felt like they could have developed it more if they just taken out these scenes. Like with Tokuhara, I just didn't really feel fulfilling. She's gone back to being this sort of depressed state for a split second, just saying why doesn't her brother ask why she's come back? Why isn't her friend concerned why she's come back? And I just feel like that could have been entirely explained in a lot of previous episodes, when she actually came back. So I don't know, I honestly don't know why they did that. I can understand Shion's bit, the tension between the Fukuhara High School Council and the actual club itself, because if you haven't been watching the series, Fukuhara just barely made it through to the second round of this under 20 tournament. So that was very concerning for Shion and all that. So yeah, I can sort of understand the tension there, sort of like building tension for the characters. I can understand that bit, but I feel like it would have made a lot more sense to put it in the next episode or something like that. Just because it just literally, they've taken out these 2 scenes, they could have improved a lot more in the fight. They could have improved like beyond order because they would have had more time and it would have been less work. So honestly, I just feel like this episode was very, very underwhelming, and yeah, it's not the worst one, but honestly, it could have been so much more. And I'm definitely hoping that next week's episode will be a lot better, because we're getting another new character introduced, and I believe it's Tatsunagi. It's not Takuto, unless it might be Takuto. I'm not really sure. Like, his name's Gnome Tatsunagi, and if you don't know who Tatsunagi is, and he was a character in the previous season, before the previous era, before G, and his name was Takuto Tatsunagi, and he was like pretty much, I don't know, he's sort of like a messenger from Planet Cray. I don't know exactly what he was, but yeah, he was an important character. He used Gold Paladins. He was the one that sort of like informed Aichi that Royal Paladins, Shadow Paladins, and Kagero had all been sealed away, and that's pretty much what started off Asia Circuit, which was the second series of Vanguard pre-G era. So yeah, I'm really having high hopes for next episode to see if they actually do improve, because this one was just, it's generally not worth talking about, to be honest. As much as I liked the units, as much as I liked the skill of Beyond Order and Uluru, and the skills itself could not save it. Like the way it looked was absolute garbage. So yeah, I guess this sort of like rant is over. I must thank you guys for 10 subscribers. So thank you guys, you're amazing. I know 10 subscribers is a small number, but for me, that just feels like 100, maybe in a million. It's really heartwarming to know that some of you, like 10 of you, have liked my videos and said, you know what, I like this guy. I like this guy, and you want to watch more of my content. So I can't thank you enough for that. It's like really heartwarming to know that people are actually watching my videos, and it just makes me want to continue doing this, because I know with all like the drama around YouTube at the moment, like I honestly don't care about that. As long as I'm happy doing this, I really couldn't care less, because I'm not making any money off this. Why should I really be caring about it? So honestly, just thank you from the bottom of my heart. Just thank you for 10 subscribers. I know it sounds stupid when I'm saying it, but honestly, it's such a great feeling. So thank you for that. And also look forward to, I can't promise anything, but I will be getting either a sneak peek box or a booster box of GBT10 this Sunday, so look forward to that. Like I said, I don't know which one it will be. It depends if you actually have the pizza box in store or sneak peek box in store. So yeah, look forward to that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to end this episode here, guys. So again, thank you so much for 10 subscribers. Thank you for watching, and if you want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.